Welcome to the channel. Y'all get to hear my early morning voice. Cause it's early. The dog walkers ain't even made it to the park yet. It's me and the trees. There's a couple dog walkers. And the squirrels. The birds are just waking up. Like they still high in the treetop. They ain't even started their activities for the day. We up early in the morning. We outside. Something shifts in me. Like I'm a fairly grounded, centered, vibing person. But when I get outside, like in nature, it shifts something in me. I know you know what I'm saying. And if you don't, then you're here to hear that because you need to go outside more. That part. Where the trees and the grass are. Not the club. When people say outside. I literally mean outside. I really have worked on being as non-judgmental as possible. Of course, you know, there's discernment and other things, decision making that has to happen, and there has to be a certain level of judgment. But I'm talking about the type of judgment where you're condemning or summing up a person based off action or behavior, etc. Like, I try not to be judgmental. But I'm also really good at recognizing patterns. And I'm growing to become better at trusting my intuition. So these things all come into play. And they require a little bit of judgment. Just a little bit. Right? There are two things that people do that I judge. I judge it. I judge it. It just things that kind of signal to me as red flags, and I judge the shit out of it. Straight up. Like that. I judge it. And that is, I judge people who cheat. Like cheaters. So let's say we all live life. You cheat once. You gain a real understanding about what that was about. And the experience of it teaches you that that's not how you roll. So you never cheat again. You realize that that's not you, right? But if you've cheated 2 or more times, I'm judging you. I'm judging the hell out of you. I'm judging you. Because cheating speaks to integrity. Cheating speaks to integrity, and that is something that I value. So I judge people who cheat. I definitely judge people who cheat. Let's see. Do I judge any other? Not really. That's the kicker for me. It takes something People say people don't cheat. There's nothing in it, and some people just cheat. It's like random as hell. I don't understand that. That's just not how this life is set up for me. The thought of having sex with someone who I know absolutely not even at all, like not even a little bit, perplexes me. Like, I can't even wrap anything around that type of action. So I just can't relate. Some things we just can't relate to. But often it takes planning to cheat. Like, you gotta be sneaking around and planning to meet with this person. It takes a level of lying that I can't relate to. You gotta lie to the person about where you've been, where you're going, what you're doing, who you're talking to, what you're talking to them about. You have to create all these narratives, all these stories, and then you have to keep track of it, and you have to maintain it. Like, did you see me freeze? I literally froze. Just the thought of it freezes me. The thought of it freezes me. All that misinformation to keep up with, it's challenging to keep up with the truth at times. Like, it's challenging to remember things that actually happened to you and in your life. So the thought of making all these stories and events and times and places and sneaking and creeping and wow, it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy, a lot of intention, a lot of lying. And you're doing this all to someone who supposedly you love and you would trust with your life. It doesn't add up to me. So I judge the hell out of that. I judge the hell out of a cheater. Like, I'm good. Just keep that over there. Keep it over there. Don't even try to explain it to me, because it will never make sense. And I'm a very understanding person. Like, I stand my ground, and at the same time, I'm very open to the possibilities that there's something outside of what my thoughts and what my reach of knowledge has exposed me to. But some things, no. Integrity means something. So that's why I question the whole concept of a good and a bad person. I knew someone who cheated, and they cheated more than once. So they definitely got the side eye from me. She got the side eye from me. And outside of that, she was, I imagine she still is, a beautiful, loving, thoughtful, funny, kind person. She's definitely someone that many, many people would classify, and they would drop her in the good person bucket. But she was a cheater. She was a cheater. Big time cheater. And my partner at the time, this was her friend, she helped her to cheat. My partner helped this woman to cheat. And so I'm looking at my partner side-eyed because and now I'm judging you. I'm judging you. I respect and admire someone who will be that type of friend that will tell their friend, I'm not going to help you to cheat. I love you, but I'm not going to help you to cheat, to lie, to mislead someone that you say that you love. Because I love you and I've dropped you in a box of the category of a good person, I'm going to hold you up to who you are. And if you're not in the space to be in a committed relationship, then you should let that person go. If your desires are so strong that you want to move on to someone else, then you should let that person go. At minimum, you should have a conversation. And this is what I'm going to tell you because you're my friend. So I'm side-eyeing my partner because you're helping her to be deceitful, to lie and to cheat to someone who she's made a commitment to. Can't get with it. I can't get with it. So I question the good and the bad person thing because she's a beautiful, attractive woman, intelligent, all these qualities that we value in other people. And she definitely would be categorized as a good person. But cheaters have a deficit when it comes to integrity. They lie. And who's drawing the line at who and when and where you stop lying? Because if you lie to the person that you sleep with and the person who's supposed to be closest to you, then why should I believe or think that you would be respecting of me and not lie to me? But you're a good person, right? As a society, as a collective, we love boxes. We love boxes. And we love same. But in action, in actuality, our lives, most of our lives are so far outside of boxes that we bend and we break our bones and our minds and our spirits trying to fit inside of these boxes that we've collectively agreed to having. We've said it, we've thought it, but our action, our lives, and our behavior and our potential says that we need to let these boxes go. We don't need the boxes. We don't need the good, the bad. We don't need the categories because we are so simple yet complicated. But we break ourselves when we try to force ourselves to fit in these categories, in these spaces. So yeah, good people do bad things, and bad people do good things. We are meant to be a contradiction. We are the embodiment of yin yang within ourselves. We are meant to carry the polar opposites, the plus and the negative, if you want to look at it in a like scientific kind of way, the positive and the negative, the positive neutron. What? Okay, we ain't even gonna go there. No. I had to stop myself. The brain was getting in there a lot. Ooh, yeah. This would be one long ass video. So there's no good or bad. We're meant to experience different things that are opposite so we can understand that it's opposite. It's all about, Abraham Hicks says, it's all about finding out what you like and what you dislike. What you like and what you dislike. Every experience is just to get you more specific. So we can lose the boxes of good and bad. And I lose the boxes of good and bad, and I hold on to the fact that I value integrity. And I can laugh at the places where I judge people and know and accept that I'm also very non-judgmental. You can be both. You can be both things. You can be both things. You can check out of the matrix, the collective think tank that decided that everything had to be boxed and packaged so it can be presented in a way that is understandable and digestible, that requires the least amount of work, the least amount of thought, the least amount of processing, of understanding, of connecting. We're made to be able to put ourselves in each other's shoes. That's what that forces us to do. Every time someone checks out of the matrix, the collective think tank is what I call it, that our collective consciousness has decided on certain things. Societal rules and boxes are one of them. Race, ethnicity, gender, blah, sexual orientation, box, job, career, blah. All these things to try to sum up what a person is so that we can then put them into another box. So, yeah. I could go on, and this is already a pretty long video. So, I think I'm gonna end it here. Well, I am gonna just say this last thing. Every person who checks out of the matrix, it allows us to collectively move towards more freedom and a sovereign way of living. So I'll end it there. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you about my Halloween. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this video, so it is what it is. But my Halloween was so fun. It was so cute. I spent some time and was babysitting one of my nephews. He's 3. And we just hung out and we dance and we sing a lot. And we had our costumes on. I was a Dalmatian. I was a doggy. And he was a ghost in cowboy boots. And we went trick-or-treating in the neighborhood. And right before that, we sat on the porch and handed out candy. And it was very wholesome. I had a very wholesome Halloween. It was great. I enjoyed dressing up as a Dalmatian, and we crawled around on the floor, and I barked like a dog and he oinked like a pig. Because why? Because that's what we do around here. Listen, when I'm crawling on the floor, barking like a dog, I think to myself, we're living our best lives. And he's oinking like a pig. It don't get no better than that. If someone said, hey, you can crawl around and bark like a dog all day, or you can go to that 9 to 5, guess who's going to crawl around and bark like a damn dog all day and have fun doing it? It's fun pretending. We love to pretend. So I was a doggy, and he was a pig, and we were on an adventure. 2 4-legged friends. It's kind of stuff movies are made out of. So that was my Halloween. So I hope that you enjoyed yours. I have not been making many videos, and I'm really good with that. But this morning, I absolutely felt inspired to make this video. I absolutely had to. And it feels good and it feels great, and I'm so grateful for you joining me on this journey, sharing your time and energy with me. I hope that you receive something from that message, from this video. Sometimes I wonder if people think I'm glitching, if the video's glitching or it's me glitching. I pause a lot. I'm like, I think I might be glitching. I think I might be a glitch in the matrix in general. I understand my speech pattern is very different than most people. I pause a lot. I speak very slowly and deliberately. And I don't know if there's a particular reason for that, but that's the way that God made it to be. So I like it. I'm embracing it. I remember years ago when I would talk in front of a group, my voice would quiver. It would vibrate. My insides would be vibrating. So my voice would be vibrating, like shivering. You could hear the shiver in my speech. It was hard to put together words and find words for me. So I didn't speak a lot. I felt embarrassed because most people that I was around talk very fast. And I actually like people who talk fast. I enjoy it. Feels like I'm on a ride. I'm on a verbal ride. A verbal sonic ride with some fast talkers. I tend to like people who talk fast. I find it entertaining. So yeah. So I used to be embarrassed to even speak. So I barely would talk. But this is my natural speaking pattern. And what is that? some squirrels fighting. They tussling over there. Squirrels are off the charts, man. Like, I could make a whole video about some of the funny things I've seen squirrels do. Like, legit. Anywho, boy, I'm rambling. I'm the rambling man in this video. Ooh. What a beautiful day. Oh, wow. Thank you for joining me. Take care.